Alright, so it's the weekend and we're out here enjoying this wonderful weather. It's been raining on and off, but we're out here anyways. Let's look at what all we have growing in our garden and show you some of the things going on here. So let's check it out. Alright, so we got our tomato plant bed here. We picked quite a few tomatoes, the smaller ones. I picked them earlier, so I don't even have them to show y'all, but they were delicious. And then we come down this way, got our pepper plants. I get a closer look at that here in a second, and our trellis growing. And then I got some my smoker going today as well, so you might have seen that behind me earlier. Got some brisket there. So if we come over here, let's check out these cucumbers. They are full of blooms, and I've seen the bees being very active over here, which is a great thing. But they are full of blooms, and they're starting to make cucumbers. So there they are. Here's a handful of them there growing, and I saw this bigger one down on this end, just getting there. So we'll let them get a little bigger, and we should have plenty to make pickles with pretty soon. And here's our pole beans. Oh look, I just noticed we got some pole beans on here actually. Look at this. I need to pick those. Those are ready to pick. I'll pull those off right now. Yep. So those are pretty good. Pole beans, I like growing these up the trellis. They sure take up a lot less space, and they make quite a bit. So I got several varieties of pole beans. This is I think the purple variety here, and then over here are the scarlet runner beans. I don't think I see any on here just yet. They've got a lot of blooms, so we'll wait and see how they turn out. Now down this side here is all our peppers are growing, and they're doing excellent actually. They're really doing. These are tiny plants. This doesn't get a lot of sun. It gets about half day sun, I would say. But here's some banana peppers here. Then gone further down, got some more down there growing. So these are looking really good. We've been picking quite a bit of jalapenos. Actually, we've been eating those. They've been doing really well. As well, here if you see, this one's just loaded down with peppers in there all throughout the foliage. Come this way, this one's got a lot of blooms on it. And this is a great pepper there, peppercini. And then I think that's another jalapeno down there on that end, as well as some Swiss chard on the end down here. That looks fabulous as well. Here's our other garden bed. Here's our strawberry tower, that's what I like to call it. It's doing excellent. I'll put in a clip I took earlier in the week of my little boy picking and eating strawberries. Good? What do you got, buddy? Strawberry?
You gonna pick one?
They good? And then over here we got our rest of our vegetable beds. Got tomatoes going like crazy here. Loaded down with tomatoes inside here. So they'll start ripening up eventually. Our green beans we've been picking like crazy. We've also been picking quite a few of squash, a couple of zucchinis we picked. You can see them in there. There's yellow squash. There's another one there. Another one in there. So squash is coming along. I don't see any more zucchini on the plants just yet, but plenty of flowers. And got an eggplant. Looks like they're just starting to produce some eggplant on there. If you can see that, that'll be eggplant eventually. Got some flowers on it as well. So it should be pretty good on that. Watermelon's kind of hidden. We'll see what happens with that. And then of course some more Swiss chard. Also, what I want to show y'all is that we had this water hose mount when we first moved in, and I'll put in a clip here of what it looked like with our rubber hose. I highly recommend y'all purchase a rubber hose. It's much better than any hose I've ever used, and even better than those kink-free supposedly hoses. But I took that down because that was way over the weight max, I guess you could say. And I went and got this water hose here. This is a rail type hose, and it's got a lock here. So see, it won't fall down, but if I unlock it right here, I can just pull out this hose real nice and easy. And that is what I need, that so I can get across my driveway and back to my back bed sometimes when I need it. But this is called an Eley hose reel. I'll put a link down below where I bought it on Amazon, but it's actually very handy, and we just got it mounted here. It's very easy to put in and very excellent construction, I would say. And this is probably I think this is about 150 feet of hose. I got a 100-foot and a 50-foot rubber hose here connected together, and then of course it goes down there back behind my garden. I moved it out of the way. It used to be here. We moved it out of the way here so we can get to the hose. Since we got all this growing here, it's kind of hard to get in and out with this vegetables growing. So we put it out to the side, and now we can get to our hose and unreel it a lot easier and pull it back up without destroying our vegetables, because I think we destroyed some of our green beans walking through here. We were always walking through here, and we've kind of tumbled down a lot of stuff. So highly recommend y'all check out this hose. It wasn't this reel wasn't cheap. I think it was about 150 bucks, but plus shipping. But highly recommend it if you need a long hose reel or something easily to wind back up. Alright, so that's all I have for y'all today. Thanks for watching. Check out the links down below where you can find some of these handy items that I found on Amazon. This hose reel is pretty awesome. And my little boy sure loves those strawberries. He picks them every day when we come home. So make it a great day.